Hi, my name is Kayla. One of the questions I have is, do I enjoy what I do for a living and why? I work at Walmart as a personal shopper, and I do like doing it because every day for me is a competition on different things that we do for our customers. My next question is, what is one thing I would change about our world if I could? Well, I think there's a lot of people that are very negative, that they do not help people at all. I mean, you could be on the side of the road and maybe out of on gas or a flat tire or something, and people would not even stop to help you to see if you need help. Who knows? Maybe you don't have a cell phone, you know? And I think that people should be able to help people out. What do I do? I get excited. What do I do? What do I get excited about? Well, I like to make goals for myself, and when I finally accomplish those goals, I'm excited for myself when I finish them.
So most people won't even stop, so it's...
Hi, I'm Kimberly,
I'm Daniel.
and we're going to answer a few questions. So, what is a goal I'm working towards? Right now, it would definitely be getting a home for us to actually say is ours. You know, we're living in a trailer right now, which isn't, so bad, but it, having to like move it and pay like a space rent, being able to buy a home and call something ours would be a huge goal. So definitely something I'm working towards.
All right, I got, what would I do with my life if I had no limitations? Honestly, there's so many answers to that question. I think I would fly. I'm not really going towards superhero stuff, but, I've always wanted to be a bird and fly. That's just some normal little kid stuff since I was a little kid, you know what I mean? But honestly, if I had no limitations, like on a real level, I would definitely choose some better choices for myself. You know what I mean? Because right now, we are all very, very, very limited, and it sucks. It sucks a lot. We can't do certain things if we're not in the right tax bracket, if we're not, there's a million reasons why limitations suck. But, honestly, I'd probably choose to do better things for my future because I was not limited, because I have children and things of that nature that, depend on me doing good things, and I would definitely choose better.
Awesome.
Am I a better person today than I was a year ago? 100%. Really working on my mental health. A year ago, I was, severely depressed. I wasn't really doing a lot for myself, and now I'm, reading a lot of self-help books and trying to get into a better mental health space so I can be better for me and everybody else around me. So, yeah.
Nice. All right. My other question is, what is something I'm interested in learning more about? And I would definitely say electricity. I would like to become an electrician, make more money than being a chef like I am now. I would like to have a future for myself and my family and my kids, and the starting pay is so much higher, and there's so many jobs out there for it right now, and it's just something that I'm very interested in, and would love to learn it.
All right. Well, my last question is, what's the best thing I've ever done for myself? And getting clean. Little over 5 years clean now, and still going really strong. Honestly, I was in a really low spot, and we weren't doing everything that we were supposed to be doing. So it is nice that we were able to come together and had to lose a lot of people along the way to do the right thing. But like I said, 5.5 years later, here we are. We're doing tremendously well, and I'm very proud of both of us for that.
Me too.
All right, my last question is, what does success in life mean to me? I would say happiness. You can be successful and make a lot of money and still be unhappy, and I don't know, you can make no money. It's not about money, it's really just about being happy to me, because a real success is making your heart happy. You know what I mean? Your heart joyful, and you could have a lot of bad things going on with your life, and if you're a happy person, none of that really matters, and that's success to me.
Yep.
That's something that not many people have, and I think it's our job to get people there and ourselves there.
Right.
So we
towards it.
can't. Yeah, definitely.
Awesome, guys.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Boom. You're very welcome. I hope more people come.
Yeah.
Me too. I expected it to start slow.
Yeah.
So,
Well, if I see people, I'll tell them to come through here.
yeah.
I'll share your post too real quick
Awesome.
on my Facebook.
I appreciate it.
All right, man.
I mean, it's different questions every time. I'm out here every Tuesday, so.
Well, you know what you could also do?
Every Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then once a month, I'm shooting a video of giving out $101 bills to people. And
That's
then,
at the courthouse park you're doing that, right?
I saw you that day, dude.
Yeah.
I saw you that day. I was like, buddy!
Uh-huh.
And I kept driving because I didn't know what. Oh, sorry, baby.
What was going on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, what's he doing?
Some woman reached out on Facebook and asked me to do it at probation this month because they set up that fentanyl awareness
Yeah.
thing. And then next month, I think I'm going to do it up at Columbia College.
There you go.
because
You probably get a lot of bites.
It's
Yeah.
the age range.
And
where they'll-
especially with the, if you set up in the right spot with a pond behind you,
Right,
it'd probably be like a good picture.
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
what I'm thinking too.
And all those kids want to do that, especially.
yeah, and they're all
Yeah.
terminally online.
Yeah.
Like
You'll probably definitely, especially if you're like, hey, and you go talk to the student, not student council, but somebody in there,
Yeah.
and you're like, hey, if people are wondering, what I'm doing, tell them and
spread the word.
yeah, or tell them ahead of time, go out there a couple days ahead of time and be like, hey, or put a flyer up. Yeah.
So on the 1st, I'm giving out $101 bills. I'm keeping the serial numbers on them, and
Yeah.
I'm if I can get this thing up and running, I'm giving one of those 100 people everything you need to live a stable life. I know that sounds like bullshit from where we're coming.
Well, no,
if I can build it up to do what I want it to do,
Then that will
that's
be
what's
no
going to happen.
problem.
crowdsourcing and crowdfunding and stuff like that,
Right.
you could.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
easily. I mean, really, it could happen tomorrow, but I'm not expecting it to.
Yeah.
I think it'll take a few years before.
Well, yeah, but that's how. I mean,
That's how it starts.
So-
if you look at anybody who has any kind of what is it, nonprofit, that's what they do for a living.
Right.
They make themselves a little, able to have a salary,
Right.
a small salary. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And then they work.
Yeah,
That's what they do.
basically what I'm trying to do.
Well, do it, man. That's awesome.
So you should come on the 1st and grab $1, and it might eventually be worth more than $1.
All right.
All right.
All right.
We'll
Thank
be
you,
there
guys.
for
That
sure.
sounds good, man.
And we'll try to stop by on Tuesdays too to at
Yeah.
least get you a little bit of momentum on there. You know.
Sorry.
You're,
I'm a weirdo.
I am too, so it's
Alright.
okay.
All right, man. It's good
Thank
seeing
you guys for. Alrighty.
Hi there, my name is Marlene Sullivan, and I just met this young man, and he wanted to ask me some questions, and so I'm endeavoring to answer them. The first one is, when was the last time that I made a positive change in my life, and what was it? And I can say unequivocally that is when I started helping out neurodiverse people. So I've been in the performing arts and in the ministry and in the financial world for many years, but I had an opportunity to meet these folks, and I was just amazed at how eloquent they were, how sweet they were, how kind they were, and I realized they're just like everybody else. And so I see they kind of got marginalized, so I'm trying to do something about that, and that is I'm trying to start a performing arts training program for the neurodiverse in Tuolumne County. So the moment that from my life that I will never forget is probably one of these people that I met. I won't say his name, but he never spoke. And I saw him often, so I decided to try to engage him in conversation, and all of a sudden he just came out with all this brilliant stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I guess the hardest lesson I've ever had to learn is just open up your heart to things. You know, you might have an idea of what is the right way to go. I was a Protestant for most of my life, and I became a Catholic 4 years ago. I mean, anybody that knew me back then would say that's not Marlene, but yeah, I learned that I don't know everything. And, you know, when I did some study and research, I found out I was completely wrong about the way I was believing. And so I think we need to stay open in life. I think there's so many things that we can all learn, and we just have to have an open mind, and how we can, if we do that, we'll find out how we can really reach out to other people and help change their lives, which is really what life is all about. It isn't just about me, and my, but it's about what can you do for someone else, because that's where really gratification and purpose comes true for people. So that's it. All right. Thank you. All right. And
sorry.
here's my cards.
Awesome.
Okay.
It was nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too. Marlene. I have a card. You want a card?
Yeah, please. Hi, I'm Tara. I'm here to answer a few questions for my friend Russell here. The first question I got up here is, who has had the greatest impact on my life? And I gotta say, it's been my aunt. She's helped me through some dark times. She helped me when I was in a bad place and took me in, and I couldn't be more grateful for her. The next question I got up is, what am I hopeful about? Despite things going weird politically in this country, I believe that I'm still hopeful for the future, that things can go up from where we are now, regardless of what you believe the country's headed to, regardless of what you believe that the people around you are believing in. I think that there's still always a chance for things to get better in the future. And the next question I have here is, what is on my bucket list? I'd say one of the things on my bucket list is get a chance to visit outside of the country, maybe a place like New Zealand or Greenland, someplace like that. And that's all the questions I got. Thank you.
My name is Jordan. Is there anything stopping me from achieving my goals, and if so, what? So some of my goals are to be completely independent and taking care of myself, and, you know, still being able to contribute for my family in a lot of different ways other than just financially. And I think that the only thing stopping myself from doing so is doubting myself and not thinking that I'll be able to achieve those goals if I did shoot for them. So it's really just myself that's stopping myself. When was the last time I did something kind for someone I didn't know? I can't think of a specific time that I've done it. I am the type of person, though, that if I have a few extra bucks and I see someone on the street, I'll shoot it to them. I know that I try to, if I can see that they've got their family, you know, that definitely pulls on my heartstrings. So I'll, you know, ask them if they're sitting out in the parking lot to like a grocery store or something. I'll ask them if there's any groceries that they want specifically, because, you know, I don't want them to go hungry or go without or anything. And I feel like just passing them a couple of bucks doesn't feel like that gives them too many options on, you know, and there's so many things that they need money for. I don't know, but probably the last time that I went down to like Modesto or something. And what is my biggest waste of time, and is it worth it? My biggest waste of time is definitely social media, being on my phone all the time, just rotting on the couch, not doing anything. And it's definitely not worth it. Definitely, I'm seeing... Oh God. I spend so much time on like TikTok and Instagram and seeing things that other people have that I want, and I'm not doing anything about it because I'm sitting on the couch on TikTok and on Instagram. Definitely not worth my time. Definitely plaguing my mind. Definitely working on it. So.
Awesome.
But okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Your name again?
Jordan.
Jordan. I'm Russell.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Is that video going to be posted to the website?
Yeah. Oh, the website really just lays out my plan for how I'm going to try to accomplish this thing I'm working towards.
Okay.
It will be on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, and there are links to all those on the site.
Awesome.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank
for stopping.
you.
I really appreciate it.